Hello, my name is Mitch. Welcome back to my single player Mitch Plays Minecraft, Mitchcraft World. And today, we're still off here in the little area we were last time. I've just gone through a little bit of a visual refresh of the area. We threw a beacon up right here. And that's where we're getting the haste from, which will help us gather up things around here a lot quicker. And yeah, I just thought, this doesn't look like a temporary base mine. Now we need to spruce things up. Throw down a bed, a few more chests, some more basic resources that we need. This little cactus that has a slab on top so we can throw things into it right here. Not hurt ourselves. See, I can walk into this cactus as much as I want. Never gonna hurt. And so yeah, we got a little pathway going over here to the beacon. And we may end up moving this beacon around, just so we can kind of get better coverage if we ever get out of the range of it here. Now we need to tear this area down and get all the sand and stone and dirt and gravel and all that good stuff that's hidden underneath here. But yeah, look at this. It's very nice. So we got a beacon here, a beacon way out there at the ocean monument. And if we turn around this way, you can't see it yet, but we do have another one out here somewhere. There it is. And that goes to the derpy stronghold that we found. The one that is not so complete or good looking. So far, that's just like two little entrances right there. And there's a lot of clay we could be collecting out here too. I keep seeing little patches here and there. I need to collect that up, cook it up, get us some more bricks and brick blocks. Brick blocks? Brick blocks. I don't know why that word's so fun to say. But yeah, I put the little flag of the ocean monument up here. Maybe those people have come over here and claimed the land to collect or to gather resources and have marked it as their own. Oh, and I've got a sign right here. Is that dolphin? You're gonna get stuck. Go back out to the ocean. Quit messing with my boat. Don't you sass talk me, dang fish. But yeah, and then we've got this sign here. It goes, Mitch's first hideout is that way. Because as we found out last episode, this place is relatively close to where I started this whole world out in the first place many moons ago. So there you go. Now, you might say, what are we still doing out here? Well, I need to gather some sand. So I filled up this shulker box. We're going to take it with us and get to work on something else. Now, you guys know that inspiration can be a little hard to find in this game sometimes, especially in a world as old as this one. But I have been able to find it the last couple of days. I've been kind of working on terraforming more of this kind of edge area. There's not a lot of building we could do, just to make it look a little more wild and tropical and, you know, fit in with the theme that we're trying to set here. So just kind of walk around here. We added a couple more palm trees, a couple more mushrooms here and there. I like this little cluster of 3 red ones. And then we added another big palm tree. And I'm going to work more of these smaller palm trees into the area as well. Because I think it looks cool having the mixture of both. Just doing that by itself is like making a whole new biome for the game, which I'm really having a lot of fun with. And then if we move over to here, you can kind of see what else we've been working on. This little pathway here. I want this to be like a waterfall going all the way up. Well, I guess all the way down. It's a waterfall, so water would fall down here. And then we can kind of take it up to here, which is what I needed the sand for. I want to do... Here we go. Body of water and waterfall. I've just been running around the island here, making notes here and there for some of the buildings while I had the idea to do so. And I think this is going to be the basic kind of layout that we wanted to do. I just used the what is this, terracotta? What are we calling it these days? Orange terracotta. It's going to go all the way around here. I kind of laid out a little bit of sand right there. So I want to have sand here, and maybe bring back a little bit over here. This is where I was moving. Like, this is the original area that was mapped out. And I think since we've got this water right here, we're going to have to bring it up some, which will give us more room to build right up here, which is kind of cool. We just got to fill this in. Haven't filled it in yet because I wasn't sure if we're going to go with sand or if we're going to try something different. Because we haven't really mixed sand up in this area up here, and it may end up looking a little weird. Not entirely sure. But you can see the rest of the border. I've gone all the way around the island. At least, well, I'll tell you how I did this. First pass, I put in these little pathways of grass blocks that kind of lead all the way back up to the top. Kind of weaves its way back up here, like that. Doop, 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 and then doop. And then the next thing I would do is come back in and add in the jungle leaves into kind of random spots and have them do the same thing. Like this one starts here, leads down here a little bit, down here a little bit, and then kind of shuffles off this way. And then I brought in some coarse dirt and kind of mixed it underneath the leaves and on top, kind of the sides, and then some of the pod soil too. And then we did some hidden lighting around, because I want to get rid of a lot more of the torches that you see. Let's see if I can fly off this way a little bit, so you can see a better vision of what's going on here. Ah, there you go. See? That makes a little more sense. Now the next pass that I do, this will be like the third or fourth pass that we make on this. This is where I started on this side. But the next pass will be adding in the little palm trees, big palm trees, and then the mushrooms, the giant mushrooms, all the way around the border. And I think that's got a good look to it. That's kind of what I've been doing over here. I'm just kind of doing it at a more massive scale now, adding in more as we go along. See, there's another little trio of mushrooms. I just really like how that looks. We can't overdo it, but I think added in the right spots really makes things kind of work. And then up here on this big island or mountain type thing, added in more hidden lighting, added in the grass that goes all the way up to the top. And, you know, just did a little bit of terraforming here and there. Off camera, I know, but a whole episode of me just terraforming things would not be that much fun to watch, I promise you. This is this kind of stuff that's fun to see, like the before and after. So let's fly back on into here. Whee! Bloop. Oh, I've got one more sign set up over here that I'll show you. I want to put another one of the villager kind of shanty houses that we set up over there. Like right here. Maybe start mixing these houses a little more sporadically. Or we might set up like a whole nother little village area on the other side. Maybe that side's village fights with this side of the village. I don't know. This is all, you know, just speculation at this point. But I wanted to get some of this stuff laid out while I was inspired to do so. And that's what we've done. Let's grab our boxo sand and try to start setting up a pattern for where we want this to go. Let's see. I think on this side, we're going to bring it all the way back to here. Back around to here. Then maybe here's where we start heading up. Then bring it back around this way. Then yeah, that's going to be the waterfall area. Let's just kind of keep that. That's going to be like a secondary project, I would think. We got to get the pond area kind of laid out first. Then maybe, yeah, right there. Bring this over. Maybe over here. We got to make it look more kind of native to the land. Like a natural looking pond. We don't want it to look too square or too circle. So let's see if we can get the shovel in here. Main reason I wasn't using my shovel is it's going to chop all the things. But let's bring it in here. Right there. Maybe bring this one out a little bit more. Then head around this way. I don't know how shallow we're going to make this either. That's going to be another thing. Maybe start bringing it in here. And chop this back. Bring it in that way. Maybe bring it out one more. And Cal, you're going to be in the way. And then we got to figure out, like, this will eventually just kind of feed off into over to here. And then waters, it'll go at least this deep. That kind of gives us a good idea of the shape, I think. Let's chop a little bit more of this away. Maybe more this way. And then I want to fill the whole bottom up with sand, probably, just so it looks more I don't know, beachy, more tropical. This whole theme of this is all tropical all the time, since we have, you know, the big aquatic update. But we are supposed to get a new update pretty soon. The whole villager and pillager update, which may lead us to moving to a different area. I don't know. I think my first instinct with the new update will just be to go explore things and see what's different, see what's the same, see what happens to our villagers where we've set them up in various cities and locations that we've built. I think that could be a lot of fun. Just to kind of see, like, the whole, hey, what happens with this? Then we might go set off to see if we can find one of the newer villages, or maybe a couple of them, to see what really looks different with them up close and personal. But we'll have to get there first. We've got probably another couple of weeks, I would say, if not more. And we're going to have to worry about lighting around here, too. I guess we can get rid of this. That's no longer needed. That's no longer needed. This, I'll keep there because it's marking the beginning area of the waterfall. Let's go to sleep real quick. And awakeness. Yay! Over here I was thinking about maybe adding like a little bit of a farmland. Maybe we can start farming something that we're not doing automatically in one of the bigger farm areas. Don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this is shaping up quite nicely. Let's jump up here. See if we can't pillar up and see if we like this shape or if we're going to go with something different. But I think for the most part, that's going to be the shape we're going for. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Now we just got to get to work on it. Whee! I'm on top of the Mushroom Temple here, and I really need to come up here more often. You get a good vision and view of what all is really going on in here. Oh, I also forgot to mention, I don't think I've shown it to you yet. I switched all the grass inside of the mushroom farm over there into just regular grass. And then we've got coarse dirt kind of surrounding it. I think all in all, it looked a lot better. Sometimes going for something more simplified is a lot better than going for something more complicated. And all in all, just kind of threw some grass in there. Same thing for the lower section over there. Our ship looks really cool over there. I'm really happy with how that all turned out. Although you can see the brown carpet on top, there's no real getting around that because we need to kind of spawn proof it up there since that is the ocean. Things could spawn and it looks a lot better than throwing a bunch of torches on top. But yeah, I was looking at the koi pond over here. Oh, we need to add something up here too, like maybe special gardens or something. I don't know. We do have a way up. So, you know, that's always something else to think about. But yeah, I was looking at the koi pond over here. And at the bottom of it, I couldn't remember. I think I went for, yeah, like a much more natural kind of look. Which, you know, had like some things poking out over here and over there. I'm going to have to kind of replicate that a little bit more in the new area that we got built up over here. Which is going to be a little bit more of a little lake or pond. Rather than like your traditional koi pond type thing that we were going for before. But yeah, here we go. Got the whole hole laid out. We're going to wait on the waterfall. I'm going to try to at least get this thing filled up with water first. And then look at details that we can add underneath. Because I was thinking about adding in some of the sandstone blocks. But I don't know if you're really going to be able to see that level of detail under the water. And how many times are we going to jump in here and swim? Probably not that much. I mean, we're going to have a couple of things we can see in there that's going to look good. But let's not make this more complicated than it needs to be. So I've got ice. And I've got dirt. And I've got an idea. We can just kind of do this one layer at a time, possibly. So if we add like ice all the way around here. Maybe every so often. Doop. Doop. Is this going to work? This never really seems to work for me. Water physics in this game are strange. I don't understand them all of the time. But for the most part, it's easier than carrying a bunch of buckets over here. Which we may still have to do. I don't know. I'll do that. Now let's just go through here and just break them. Break that. Break that. Is this going to make A whole layer of thick watery goodness. That's what we need. Put one here, put one here. I think we just made a big watery mess instead. Yeah, this isn't going well. Should have used more ice. That's okay, we can come back in here. Well, is that going to fill up? Not exactly. If we go like that, put one in that middle. The main thing we need to do is just kind of create source blocks. Oh, see, that's filling out some. Run over here. Run over here. That's going to work. Aha. Okay, I think we're figuring it out. Oh, look at that. It's working. Played Minecraft for how many years? Still don't know how the water physics work. Okay. That down. That down. So we're going to have to go up one more layer at least. Oops. Oh well. That should work. Put one in this corner. Put one over here. One over here. One over here. One right there. Is that going to work? Oh, it's doing magic water things. Come on, level out. You know you want to. I think it's going to do it. Yes, we got one layer of water done. Okay, now we'll just do one more. And this thing should be as filled up as I think it's going to be. Alright, I can't help myself. I've got to see what happens when we pull this water back. I got it all filled up. Had to go grab a few more ice blocks and a bucket of water. But we got the job done pretty much. Look at this. It looks very nice. I like how this looks. I also brought the sand back a little bit. Or well, no, I moved the sand forward a little bit and brought some more of this ground in here. I don't really know what we're going to do up here yet, so I wanted to kind of make it more minimalistic if I could. Because this could end up being a building or something else up here. And I don't want to impose if I don't have to. Just got to build the two in together. So right now I want to leave the limitations of this to like right around here where it's at. Feels like that looks good and still kind of gives the general vibe of we're bringing some more of the beach up the coast here. But yeah, I've got to see what this water does whenever we let it loose. Is, you know, the anticipation here. Probably not going to get this all done today. That's okay. But I will get this part done. Okay, let's start breaking the sand away. And here it goes. I take that one and that one and that one and that one. It's not going to be pretty. I already know that. It's not going to do what I want it to do because water in Minecraft very rarely does what you want it to do. But I do want to see what it looks like, and I want to build around what the water does rather than trying to make the water conform to what I want it to do. If that makes sense, I think that'll be a lot more simpler way to go about things. So let's go ahead and grab the rockets there. See if we can't fly out and get a further distance kind of view of what's going on here. Alright, let's do the turnaround. I'll have a little bit more time to look at it. It's already looking pretty cool. Let's kind of just swim up to it. I like what it looks like. I'm not hating that. I wish it went out a little bit more to your right. That does kind of bug me. Like, I'm looking at it right there, right in the crosshairs. I do wish we could fix that without making a mess. Why do you do this, water? What if I broke this block? Yeah, then it's going to do that. What if we add another thing of water here? One here? Now see, this is where you start getting in trouble. I do not want to do this. It gets like super skinny right here, which could be a problem. Unless we build up some kind. Oh, we could do like a big pillar or something here. I don't know. But yeah, now that we've got this kind of generally laid out, I want sand to be underneath where the water's running. I think that makes sense because, the water would be, beating down the ground and beating it into sand. So I think we could at least get that much done and maybe a little bit on the sides. Maybe bring in some rockiness. I don't know, this area right here still kind of bugs me. We might have to play with that. But for the most part, that's a lot better first pass than I thought it was going to be. We'll just say that much. So, what do you think? I added the spire kind of rock formations on the side. Kind of did 3. One big one medium one, and one tiny one over here. Might be a little too much. Or we might try to work in a different type of rock. Like maybe some andesite or something else to kind of break that up. Because now the more I look at it, the more I'm kind of like, was that too much? Or maybe get rid of this bottom one and replace it with a tree. Well, there will be a lot more terraforming to be done here. Which we may do next episode. Or we might just kind of continue this on next episode. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Let's park this boat over this way some. Take one last look at things over here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way this worked out. Looks a lot better than I was expecting. I was expecting, have to spend hours and days just to get this water worked out. And for the most part, I didn't have to. I think we might add some more sand to the bottom of this. Maybe even a little bit of coral here and there. And then some fish. And some more of the aquatic kind of decorations. Right now it kind of looks naked. But it's done. Haha. We got at least the good majority of it done. Now comes in the little bits and bobs, decorations here and there. Add some seaweed and all that sort of thing. But I'm afraid that's probably going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And I will see you guys again next time.